Alright, in this video, I want to explain what real self-improvement looks like. Um, for me, mostly, like, I found all the self-improvement videos, like, kind of like common sense, not to, like, berate anybody, like, they're watching them and stuff. Most of the stuff you can probably think of on your own. If you want to get bad thoughts out of your head, just don't think them. Um, Building habits, waking up early, it all seems like pretty easy stuff to me. But the thing that I've always struggled with is just having the motivation to do it, right? And I feel like that motivation, of course, like you've probably heard that motivation isn't the key for like every habit that you want to make, because motivation is only temporary and discipline is like long term. But to get that discipline, what you really need to focus on is something I just recently found out, right? To be able to like envision yourself in the future. Like, I know there's multiple people that can do this, so where like they tell you specifically what they want to do, when they'd want to be doing it, stuff like that. But to most people, that doesn't come really easy, right? So how you get to that point is that you start out really vague. Like, an example I could give you is like about, I don't know, 4 5 months ago when I started. It was mostly just like a blank picture, right? I like saw myself in the future. I knew like I'd be the type of person, like at least I wanted me to be the type of person that would go to the gym, would have a habit, right? Have like a healthy habit, wouldn't be eating like junk food, chips, sodas, stuff like that, and overall just stay away from like quote unquote bad stuff. But yeah, you have to envision yourself from the start, right? Like, start with the basic things, like what time do you wake up, and what are you like most likely gonna be eating, do you have a partner, or like stuff like that. What else? The longer you see yourself and the more like you start acting in alignment with your future self, because you have to act like your future self in your present moment, because if you don't, then like eventually you're gonna catch up to your future self. You're just gonna be who you are in your present moment, and that doesn't really work out, right? So you always have to act like your future self. You have to like think about what your future self would do in this situation. And like I said, for most people it's hard because they haven't even like thought that far ahead, right? Like, even for me, I don't know what I'd be doing like 5 years from now. 5 years is a very long time. In 5 years, like if I do go to college, I'll be done with it. In 5 years, I could probably have a six-figure job. In 5 years, I could have zero student loans and have like a completely new business that is started up on my own. 5 years is a lot of time. And to be able to like imagine yourself and visualize yourself in a very specific way is like a very hard skill to master. Because if you think about it, Murphy's Law, right? The law that states that if anything can go bad, it will go bad, right? If you take that into account and you're able to imagine a future for yourself where like you're semi successful, then I feel like at that point, like you've already gained success. Because if anything and everything can go wrong and it does go wrong and you're still semi successful, most times in reality, not everything's pitted against you, right? Like, you only have to face certain trials and certain like troubles or like problems, situations and stuff, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it.